Now, the student screening process. Every day we're going to have a screening process for students. So it's going to be different depending on whether you ride the school bus or whether you are a car rider. So let's talk about the screening process. The process for students who ride the bus and screening is as follows. The first step is the attestation form. The student who is waiting for the bus is going to hold up the form for the bus driver to ensure that the parent has answered no to all of the screening testing questions. So you, as a student, are going to hold up the form so that the bus driver can see the answer no to all of the questions on the form. Students, you are going to be provided one form per week so that multiple days can be documented on one form. If you are out at the waiting for the bus and you've forgotten your form and your parents aren't home, well, you can still get on the bus, but you'll be sitting in a designated seat, wearing a mask, 6 foot away from any other student. And when you get to school, you will be immediately screened. That means your temperature is taken. The 3 questions are going to be asked, and then you'll be taken to the office so that the nurse or another official can contact your parent and let them know that you do not have your attestation form. Guys, to let you know how serious this form is, repeated offenses, if you forget your form more than 3 times, you will lose your bus riding privileges. You will not be able to ride the bus if you forget the form more than 3 times. You will have to be a car rider. Your parents will have to drop you off. Now, let's say everything has gone fine. When the bus arrives at the school and everybody's got their attestation form and everybody has what they need, then a staff member is going to get on the bus and ask all the students out loud as a group the screening questions. So the bus attendant is going to ask the questions and the kids are going to answer appropriately. So if they answer question 1 and they all in a chorus say no, if they answer question 2 and they all in a chorus say no, and if they ask question 3 and they all in a chorus say no, then the school bus attendant will then ask the kids to get off the bus and deboard. And the process is going to be a little bit different because we also need to move the students on to take their temperature. If a student says yes in the group, they are going to be taken and screened and sent to the office. Okay? Now, as your students get off the bus, staff is going to ask each student, did you answer no to all 3 questions? And then take your temperature with a thermometer. If the student answers yes to any of the screening questions on the bus, or they have a temperature of 104 degrees Fahrenheit or greater, the student will be referred to the school nurse or delegated staff and be isolated, and parents will be contacted.